One of the clearest distinctions between people who build wealth and people who remain stuck is where they place their attention and their resources. People who think expansively invest heavily in growth, in development, and in their learning. On the other hand, people who remain trapped in scarcity and lack and poverty mindset and things like that, they usually invest their time and their money in entertainment. So put another way, rich people or rich-minded people, they invest in their education, and the poor and poverty-minded people invest in entertainment. And the reason that they invest in entertainment is not because there's a problem with being entertained and like having fun, but it's a way to distract themselves from all that's going around in their lives right now. So when entertainment becomes the main focus, growth starts to slow down. But the people who build extraordinary lives, they think differently. They invest in knowledge. They invest in mentorship. They invest in environments that challenge them to grow and challenge them to evolve. And they do that because they understand something really powerful, and that is that their greatest investment is them. When a person upgrades their thinking, their identity, their skill set, everything around them begins to change. All of a sudden, opportunities that were not visible to them, they start to appear. All of a sudden, they become really creative. All of a sudden, their confidence increases. All of a sudden, their vision becomes clearer. They stay focused on what it is that they want, and they don't pay attention to the distractions. And then results begin to follow that. But the transformation begins even earlier than the investment itself, because you've got to invest in the outcome, invest in your transformation, right? It begins the moment a person makes the decision to do so. The moment they say to themselves, I'm no longer living this version of me that settles for less. I'm done with that. And that decision changes everything. Because once a person decides to transform, they literally start seeing things in a different way. They begin asking new questions. They begin seeking environments that support their growth. They begin stepping towards the vision of themselves that they know they're meant to become. And when they invest in that process, something even more powerful happens. Like it just keeps compounding all of these good things. They start to align their actions with the vision, with the outcome, with the future, with the reality that they've been seeing. So if it's your intention to become the one who's the first millionaire in your family, or the one who's the next millionaire that increases your legacy, the one that when people from generations coming look back and they look at their family tree and they say, who was the one that changed it all for us? And they see you. If that is your intention, and what you do next matters. Because the one doesn't wait to feel comfortable. The one doesn't wait until I have the money so I can do the thing. The one doesn't wait until they're ready. The one moves with the end in mind, with the outcome in mind. They invest in their transformation because they already know where they're going, even if they don't have evidence of it yet, even if they don't know the steps to get there. They know that they're going to get there. And I'll tell you this, when someone starts living as their next level self, that higher version of themselves, the decisions you make change. You show up with a different level of certainty, that's for sure. You start speaking in a different way. You start using God language, I am language. And the world will start responding to that version of you in a completely different way than they respond to you right now. Doors begin to open, conversations change, opportunities appear. And it's not because your luck has changed or anything like that. It's because you've transformed. The transformation makes that possible. The one refuses to sit quietly on the sidelines of their own potential. They step forward, they invest, and they grow. And you know why they do it? Because they understand something on a deeper level. And that is the life that they want is not going to appear by accident. It will be created by the person that they decide to become. So are you the one? My name is Shani Leatham. I'm a transformation specialist and a wealth identity mentor. If you are the one, if you have made the decision to be the one, then we need to have a conversation. I can help you get there.